Alright, Tim. You got your battery boxes on?
I just need to get these on.
What are you getting on?
These on.
What are these?
Bolts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to go looking for pieces over there because I don't seem to find them here very easy. I got these bolts, but I need another one of those. I don't know if this is going to be the right one or not. Let's see. Okay, I got 3. I might need 4. No, 1, 2, 3. That's all I need. Got them all. All right, Tim, so what do we got here?
Batteries.
Oh, yeah, what are you doing? Spray it on there. Nice and thick and nasty. Make sure you get it on all the terminals. What he's spraying on there is basically a shellac. Well, it's battery ignition cable sealer, and that should pretty well do it for that. That's good. Okay. We are not finished putting it back together yet. We have got the toolboxes on, and the battery boxes are on, and Tim's breathing sealer. But we do have it all put together, and I do want to know if it's going to start or not. So, Tim, would you please do the honor? Let's see. Little crack. Wow. Wow. Wow, that thing fired right off now, didn't it?
I just pushed the button, man.
I don't think I've heard it start that fast ever. Wow. Deep cycle marine batteries, everyone. That's what I put on in that international loader, too. So what we're doing is we're looking for hydraulic leaks like that one. Shut it off! You gotta look for hydraulic leaks. When you find them, then you gotta fix them. Like shit. Where's that one leaking from? I want to know. Is it leaking from there? Anyway, wherever that's leaking, you got to find it. So this, in a project like this, that's what you got to do. You got to look for hydraulic leaks. So, I think I have it. My thing here. Oh yeah, I see it.
What is it?
It's a hose I didn't tighten up. It's on the differential lock, way in the back there. She's leaking, so I got it. I'll take care of it. Okay, let me get that straightened out. This is take 2. I've tightened it up, so go ahead, fire it up. Wow, she really started up nice. Got the leak fixed. Go ahead and hit the pickup arms. 3-point there. See what happens there. They should come up. Weird. Does it steer? No, we haven't primed the pump yet. There it goes. Yeah, shut it off and do that. Nah, it's working. It should be working. What did it do? That shouldn't make any difference. Turn it off. Ah! Put it on. Shut it off. See if it steers. It is not steering, right? Alright, well, let it come back to life. It's dry. Speed it up a bit. It has to fill everything up because it was completely out of oil. We drained everything. The power takeoff shaft should shut off. Anyways, let's see what happens. Okay, so I just smudged crap on my tractor, or my lens here, and let me clean that off for you so you can see me. Couple things. One thing is, y'all are stuck with Clicky the camera for a while. The reason you're stuck with Clicky the camera is because my new camera, yeah, that's right, my new camera got ran over. What? It did, I ran it over. Actually, I didn't run it over. I left it on a piece of equipment and forgot about it. It was filming and Grandpa moved it and ran it over. Done. So I guess the Olympus Tough Cam can't handle 25 tons of hay. Alright, the other thing is we're back to opening this tractor back up again because we can't get it to shift into the gears that I repaired. First, fourth, let's see, first, second, is it second? Yeah, first, second, fourth, and sixth. No go. So, what we've decided, the problem is, you ready? Do you remember? Mm-hmm. Okay, what's the problem? You tell them. What's the problem?
The detent spring.
The detent gizmo, it's not a ball, it's kind of like a point. Well, anyways, I took the detent gizmo out of there, and when I did, I noticed that there was, give me that flashlight, there it is. I noticed that there was, you see that little hole down there? Maybe not. Yeah, you see the hole, where the hell is that hole? Alright, see the hole at the end of Tim's finger? There was a roll pin, and that roll pin was sheared off, and I could never understand why it was sheared off, so I put a new one in. Well, now that I got the new one in, I think I kind of know why it was sheared off. Because the detent carrier, the detent pin carrier, is actually hitting the shifting linkage and causing it to jam. So right now I have this thing jammed in first gear. I can't get it to come out. And you don't want to wang on these things too hard because they get old and brittle and they break off there. So what I'm going to do is get Timothy over here to push on this, and I'm going to tap on that with a hammer because the old squatch is turning quite squatchy and violent again. We got to get him under control. So what I'm going to do is tap that, and there it come out. So it is actually getting smoother as I use it. I said don't get violent with my shit, didn't I? So anyway, there's a couple things I could do. Tear all the batteries out, pull that detent out, and grind it, which I think is probably the smartest thing to do. But right now it just went into gear. It just went right where it's supposed to go. It's in. Smooth as silk. Alright, so I'm kind of thinking that maybe there was dirt behind it or something. Let's see. It might be going to work now. Let's see if we can get it up into sixth. Went right into sixth, too. Alright. So I had to tear this thing all apart, and wow. I think there was dirt in it, Tim.
Want me to spray it with starting fluid?
No. It's got oil in it. You can't do that.
It evaporates.
You evaporate, too.
You told me that before.
Well, I don't want it in the oil. It'll contaminate it, and that'll eat O-rings. And we don't want to eat O-rings. You can't put it directly in the oil. So, it's working. I wonder what the hell that was all about. There we got high-speed reverse that doesn't belong in this tractor. You can actually force it if you're in a hurry to get it into that third reverse. All right. I'm thinking that it was dirt.
There was actually a third reverse in there.
Yeah, the old tractor was. Yep, it's working. Okay, so I'm thinking that Mr. Tim's got it fixed now, right? Yeah, mental retardation is a terrible thing to waste.
Yes.
Work it, Tim, work it. You could get public funding. Anyway. You're messed up. You know that? You want to see if it's going to work or not?
Yeah.
You want to start it up, see how many leaks we have? I think we've got everything pretty well where we need it. Whoa! It's in gear. Good thing she didn't fire right up. We'd have killed you. Including me. Come on. Okay. See any leaks? Them lift arms are still not coming up. so the 5020 is back in business. The manifold stinks like a rat has pissed on it all freaking for the last 2 years. Really smells pretty bad. When I bought this tractor in 1993, I repainted it. It was as rusty as this was, and I didn't have the decals, so I just blocked them off, and they looked better than that back when I did it, but I just did a respray like that, and I guess it's about due to do it again, right, Joe?
Right.
Okay, that's what I thought. I had somebody ask why the rims were silver on this tractor. The reason the rims are silver was because they had 16-inch rims on this thing, and they split out, and I had to buy new ones. So I bought, one year I bought this tire, this rim, and it was the same company, Unverfirth, or Unverfirth. I bought that one, and then the next year I ended up splitting the other rim out, which was the same thing. So I put two new rims on it. And when I bought the new rims, I actually bought 18-inch rims so I could put the 20.8 R38 tire on, because I like the wider tire. I should have probably put I like the wider tire, so that's what I did. I put those on. For the most part, the tractor is functioning. For all the problems that I had with it was the synchronizers, but I can't get my lift arms to go up and down, or my pull arms. The lift arms are there, which are in turn pick up and lower the pull arms on the tractor. So I'm not 100% sure what that problem is, but I'm sure I'm going to get to the bottom of it, because I'm going to need that. So yeah, I guess it's just going to be a research deal to figure out what the problem is. This is a tractor I run the dozer blade on, so I'm sure we'll have the dozer blade back on here. I need it to do my driveway, right, Joe?
Yes.
The driveway is ridiculous, right, Tim? Comes from speeding Jeeps up and down the driveway, like 100-mile-an-hour ones. So anyway, I got packages of weights to go on there too. But other than that, the tractor's running fine. I do need new tie rod ends and new arms, steering arms, because they're shot. Those are aftermarket ones I had to put on there because John Deere wanted an arm and a leg and then another arm for that particular bunch of parts. But other than that, Timothy, climb on up in there and put her in 6th gear and see if she whines and bitches like you do. No, we don't do that, do we? But I put the new batteries in. I had Timothy get the Marine deep cycle batteries, so she fires right off. 6th gear. He said he didn't want to test drive it. Went in there just as smooth as silk. That's his favorite tractor. But other than that power takeoff shaft, I don't know. I think it has to do with that power takeoff shaft, or the little pump. But that's just a hydraulic transmission pump. It shouldn't make any difference. Anyways, he's gone. Right, Joe? He's gone? Okay. There he goes.